Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna get Citrus Silence, Horus Heresy, Jenetia Krole, Knight Commander. You can tell, box became pretty good, pretty clear. So why don't we open her out, see what we got. There you go, nice and clean. So open out pretty good. Comes out of the box. Yeah, comes up pretty good as always. They always come with a little glass stand over here. I don't personally use this. I don't like them. So, you let me know what you think. All right, not bad, huh? Yep, there you go. Head popped out. Looks pretty neat. So we got one little mask and mask. There's the sword. Pretty cool. Very nice. Honestly, she looks... I don't have anything other than Space Marines and Primarchs, so this is probably the smallest one I have had, and it feels small, and it's nice. Joints are pretty good, so that looks clean. I like the mask, honestly. I think it looks really clean. Solid details. There you go, purity seals. I like it. Cool. Very nice. So everything moves pretty good. There you go. Now, honestly, this is comparatively small. Very, very small compared to Space Marine. I'll bring one out for you guys to look at it and feel it and see it. Feels, but it has a dagger over there. Dagger right there, and that goes in the slot right here. Very nice. Cool. I like it. Very neat. She has a trigger hand, but I don't see a weapon. So we're gonna replace the trigger hand and use the regular hand, which honestly it is tiny. Look how tiny it is. That is tiny. So we're gonna replace that. I'm gonna put this one on there. It feels very, very, very fragile, honestly. But I mean, it's cool. It looks really nice. I think I'm gonna keep it with the mask on. I think it goes in hand with the Sister of Silence look and feel. I'm gonna put the sword on her. I think I'm gonna go for one of the classic sword down stand feel to it. Although this sword is very, very big compared to the other. I mean, it is. Look at that. It's her size. Yeah, massive. So let's see what we could do with this. Goes over there. Yeah. Very nice. She has this. Oh, she has a pistol design back here. That doesn't come off the pistol, but that looks pretty cool. So next one I need. See if she stands. I might actually have to do the stand with this one. Or I could go with the classic. Well, that might be a little too big for her. Yep, that might definitely be a little too big for her. So why don't we go with the motion like this? There you go. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Good joint movement there. Good joint movement there. Oh, yeah, that's what I was afraid of. It felt very, very fragile from the beginning, so be careful with that. If you do get a sister silence, just be careful. I usually don't use the stand, but I think for this one I have to, just because she's so small. Space Marines and Primarchs have like a pretty big stand. So this, yeah, that's gonna help her definitely stand out. So I have to do a little size comparison of a regular Space Marine. I'll bring my Sons of Horus, how about that? Yeah. So that guy stands by itself right there. So she's pretty big compared to this guy. So it still has got a almost about a head. But I like it. You know, it's pretty neat, pretty different. Not what I'm used to, but I'll take it. There we go. Little base over there. What do you guys think? It looks cool. Pretty good detail, you know, especially somebody that serves the Emperor of Mankind. Works along the Custodes. I believe they should have a little more intricate detail in their design. So I like it. Yeah, let me know what you think.